Oh, hi, Paula.
Hi, Carrie.
How are you?
I'm great. Well, Carrie, I hear you're interested in developing a more fire-resistant landscape at your place.
Yes, with the recent wildfires we've been having, I've been thinking a lot about the risks that wildfires pose to both our homes and our properties. And so I know you're a master gardener and think a lot about planting principles and planting characteristics. So I'm really excited to learn from you today.
Well, I know I'm going to learn some things from you, too.
Paula, what makes a plant fire-resistant?
A fire-resistant plant is one that just doesn't ignite readily. And there are several characteristics that make them that way. They have an open branching pattern. They don't accumulate dead or dying material within the plant. And the leaves are moist and supple, like this red flowering currant.
So Paula, would this arborvitae be fire-resistant?
No, Carrie. Arborvitae has a very tight branching pattern. And characteristically, they collect a lot of dead and dying material in the center of the plant. Arborvitae is not one you want to plant next to a structure. Not many evergreens are fire-resistant because they contain resins that are highly flammable.
Oregon State University Extension Service just published a new fire-resistant plant guide that shows in here that flowering dogwood is a good example of a fire-resistant tree to plant.
It is. It has an open branching pattern. It doesn't collect dead material inside the plant, and its leaves are wide, moist, and supple. So it's a great option for a fire-resistant tree. You know, Carrie, using fire-resistant plants and non-combustible materials can help reduce the risk of fire danger to your structures, like your chicken coop.
Well, Paula, you know I love my chicken coop. And, you know, best practices tell us that right up against the structure, we shouldn't have any combustible material, not even those fire-resistant plants, because if a plant does start on fire, it can actually start that structure on fire.
Another consideration to think about is plant spacing. When you're planting your plants out, the best principle along the ground is to just clump them into small clumps with plenty of space in between those so that fire can't jump from plant to plant.
You know, the same principles apply for trees. You want to think about their diameter and how tall they'll get by the time that they reach maturity. And you want to plant accordingly with enough space horizontally and vertically so that fire doesn't climb that ladder through the canopies to your roof line.
You know, you don't have to spend a lot of money to create a beautiful fire-resistant landscape.
Well, I love the sound of that. What are my options?
Let's ask for some help.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi there. Do you think you could help us try to find low-cost options for fire-resistant plants?
Sure, right this way. Some trees and shrubs are available as bare root plants, which brings the cost down quite a bit and makes planting easy. You can also choose to plant smaller plants. It takes a little more time for them to get established, but they're well worth the investment. Do you have any established plants, established perennials that you might be able to work with?
I've got Shasta daisies.
Yeah, Shasta daisies are a great candidate. You could, in the fall through winter, dig them up, split them up, and disperse them throughout your yard.
Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
So I'm looking for a native species that's both drought tolerant and fire resistant. Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, sure, right this way.
Okay.
A lot of native plants, particularly native perennials, combine both drought tolerance and good fire resistance. Yarrow here, or Western Columbine, are good examples.
Okay. Thank you so much. You've been incredibly helpful.
Thanks. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I will. It seems that utilizing fire-resistant plants is one way I can reduce the risk of wildfire affecting the things I care about most on my property.
It absolutely is. Buying fire-resistant plants and then placing them appropriately in your landscape is a great strategy.
I've learned so much today. Thank you so much for all your knowledge.
And I've learned so much from you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
For more information about creating fire-resistant landscapes, check out the freely available resources at extension.oregonstate.edu or contact your local extension office.